Assalamu alaikum, Kiran. This is teacher Abdullah from the Opening Academy. So after we studied first kind of short vowels, which is Fatha, today inshallah we'll practice all of them together in different places in the word, like at the beginning of the word and at the middle of the word and at the end of the word. So for example, here we have this one, which is Alif with Fatha. We said it's gonna be A. Also here, if it's preceded by any letter, so here you can add any letter before it. Like for example, you can put ba, so it's gonna become ba. Here also a, and we said any hamza has fatha, we pronounce it also a. Here also ba at the beginning, at the middle, at the end, so ba, ta, and here ta marbuta, we studied it, and we said it has two different shapes, and if we don't have these two dots, so it's going to be ha. We studied this already before. Fa, ja, ja, ha, beginning, middle, end, kha. So ja, ha, and kha, all of them the same, but just like the places of the dots, they are different. Da and da and da. And da, we said it's one of the letters that you cannot add any letter next to it. Just that you have to find a space, like you have to leave a space next to it and then add any letter you want. Not like the ja, like here's ja. If you want to add any letter next to it, like for example, if you want to add next to it, you'll be able to do this. But here, you cannot do the same with that. Here, if you want to add this, you have to leave a space and then put it like this. We already did this. Also the same with the and ra and za. We're gonna go to sa at the beginning, sa at the middle, sa at the end, cha at the beginning, sha at the middle, sha at the end. And here, saw, and we said this saw is a heavy letter, and da also the same heavy. So if I make this da light, it's gonna return to be da. So I have to be careful with this. Also the same for saw. If I make this saw light, it's gonna be sa. And I'm gonna change the letter. I have to be careful also. Saw, the same. I have to be careful and I have to make it heavy, because if I didn't make it heavy, it's going to be ta instead of ta. So I'm gonna change the letter. Va also, if I made it light, it's gonna be that. So I have to be careful that I make it va, heavy letter. A and gha at the beginning, gha at the middle, gha at the end, the same, but the difference in the dot. Also fa and qa the same, fa one dot and qa two dots. So fa at the beginning, fa at the middle, fa at the end, qa beginning, qa middle, qa end. And ka, it's light, qa is heavy. I have to be careful also, because if I said this qa light, it's gonna return to be ka. La at the beginning, la at the middle, la at the end. Also, this is mim with fatha, ma at the beginning, ma at the middle, ma at the end, and na at the beginning, na at the middle, and na at the end. And na, it's not like that, because na you can add letter next to it, but that you have to make a space after it like that. Ha at the beginning, ha at the middle, and we said also this is two ha. It looks like ta marbuta, but without these two dots. Wa at the beginning and wa at the end, and also we said if wow or wa come in the middle, I have to leave a space like that and ra and za, and also we just said also like da, ra, za, and also this wa. We have to make a space. Here, anything has hamza, we pronounce it a. So here, this hamza a. Also here we have hamza a. Here I will not say wa. We have hamza, so I'm gonna say a. Here also I'm not gonna say ya. We have hamza, so we're gonna say a. And here, yeah at the beginning, yeah at the middle, and yeah at the end. And this one, inshallah, we're gonna study it later. That's all for today, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.